Well, have you ever thought about starting a workout program and you can't seem to find the time, the space, or just something seems to come up when you want to either join a gym or you cannot either afford a gym? Something just comes up when it comes to working out. Well, welcome to Gymming with Tony. My name is Tony, and I'm going to take you through just some basic workouts that you can always do from the comfort of your home, office, or just anywhere you find space. So I'm going to take you through these workouts. I have written them down somewhere on a small sheet of paper. You can do the same from home or from wherever you are. Get a stopwatch. These are tools that are going to help you just to make sure your workout is streamlined and you're able to follow through everything step by step as I'm going to do. So you can follow with me, just do what I do, take the few rests that you need to do. Remember, this is a basic beginner workout program. So if you've never ever worked out before, this is the place to be. So welcome and let's begin. So we're going to begin with simple arm circles. I'm going to set my stopwatch. For 1 minute, we're going to do arm circles. So 30 seconds, just front arm circles, just to warm those shoulders up and warm your chest muscles up and warm your arms as well. Just move them. I think this is clockwise, yeah? I don't know, let's see. So all you need to do is that whatever direction you're moving them, after 30 seconds, just keep moving them and keep the breathing going in through your nose and out through your mouth. Checking on my timer, 28 and 30 seconds, then you move them the opposite direction. So what this does is that it stretches both your shoulders, warms up your shoulders as well, and your back and your chest muscles and your arm muscles. So we have like another 10 seconds to go. About 7 seconds to go. Just keep them round and round and round and round. And that's 1 minute. So the next thing, remember this is a beginner workout program. So we're going to be very slow, just to accommodate those guys who've never worked out before. As we move forward, we will do intermediate workouts and advanced workouts as well. So you will bear with us today for the beginners. You can also join us even if you're not a beginner. So we're going to do, the second workout we're going to do are star jumps, about 20 to 30 reps. I'm going to do 30, but if you're beginning, you can always do 20. So make them very slow. No need to hurry because you are a beginner. So this is how you do it and this is how you breathe. You can just start that simple. In and out. Make sure you're on your toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, last 10, 2, 3. Remember to breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe a bit. I know this looks simple for some of you guys who are advanced, but for a beginner, these are movements that will really take a lot of time before you just get them into your system. Our next workout, let me check. So it's usually good to just write them down. So it just gives you like that sort of like a program to go through. So we're going to do what we call slow knee ups. Again, it's between 20 to 30 reps. So you can do one leg at a time. Some of you might not be able to go all the way up like me, so you can basically even just come to that point. As long as you're making a movement, that should be okay. 10. 20. 30. Can rest a bit. Remember, you can always just stretch it as well before you switch to the other leg. No hurry. Don't ever be in a hurry to do your workouts. Just take it slow as per your pace, because this also keeps you safe to avoid any sort of injuries as you're doing your workout. So let's switch to the other leg. 1, 3, 4. Try elbow to knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your abs tight. 6, 7. Keep the breathing going. 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can walk around. Always keep your water somewhere near. Stay hydrated, very important. Very, very important. Don't forget to stretch in between the workouts. It's very important. Just to, what stretching helps you with is that it helps to elongate your muscle easily. And of course, when you're warmed up, whenever anything is hot or warm, it's easy to stretch. So that makes your muscles easier to stretch, and that's basically why we say you need to warm up first. So the next workout we're going to do beginner push-ups, okay? So I'm going to try and tilt my mat just slightly the other way so you can see the position that I'm going to take when I'm doing this beginner push-ups. Okay? So you do them from your knee, and usually I like asking guys to start the push-ups from down there. It helps. So we will be on our knees. So let's try and do about 10 to 15 reps. I'm gonna do 15. So back at home, you can always do 10 reps. Let's go. It's in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and slowly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. So how do you stretch after you do a push-ups? Basically and try and make your stretches dynamic. If you're doing a workout, if you're doing a workout like we're doing and you want to stretch in between, always make your stretches dynamic and not static. The reason is that when you're doing a static stretch, it's usually at the tail end of the workout when you're cooling down. So you just want to do those because you want your body to come back to almost zero. So right now we're going to do dynamic ones. And you'll notice we'll also do just the same stretches at the end, but they're going to be more static as opposed to what I'm doing right now. The next workout, so those were half push-ups. So we're going to do body weight squats, just simple squats. I'm gonna face you as I'm doing those. So just try and bring if you have your mat like mine, just try and step slightly outside your mat. And there are various ways of doing them. So I'm going to do of course, the beginner ones. So it's just basically in and out. How many reps to do that? We're going to do about 10 to 15 reps. So I'm going to do 15. Okay, ready? Let's go. Nice and slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also do them like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you find that movement a bit hard to do, you can always do static push-up, static squats, okay? So static is basically just go down and you hold that position for around 10 to 20 seconds. And then you come up. That would be an equivalent of doing those 15 reps. Okay. Again, make sure you stay lubricated. There are next workouts. We're going to follow that. Let's do some static planks. And let's do leg no, you can do some, let's do some beginner leg raises. You can have some water in between. So this is how you basically do your beginner leg raises. Let me shift that mat that way. So you can go all the way down. So I usually say just lift your head slightly, keep your legs straight first of all, and lift your head slightly to a position where you can see your feet. When you do that, it immediately activates your ab muscles, what you want to work out. So, keeping it simple for the beginner is just bending your legs towards your abs and just down there. Remember, breathing is in through the nose when you bring the leg towards your abs and out. So remember, try not to stretch them. Five more. 1, just nice and easy. 2, you can go as high as you can. 3, 4, no hurry. 5. So those are beginner ones, very simple. Don't lift your legs too high and all that. We're keeping it simple today. So our next workout, these are static planks. So with those, you will need your stopwatch. So I'm just going to use my phone. So try and hold that plank. We said 15 to 20 seconds. So we're going to try, I'm going to do 20 seconds. Or if you can do more than that, that's even super good. So ready, and let me start my timer. Go. Just hold that. Keep your head up, abs engaged, glutes tight. That's 10 seconds. And that's 20 seconds. So you can always, if you can do more than that, that's very good for you. Planks are, it's actually one of the best workouts for your abs. So the longer you can hold it, the better for you. So the next workout here we want to do some variations of some donkey kicks, and then we're going to finish up with just some cool down workouts, and we're going to call it a wrap. Remember, when you're doing a beginner workout, it doesn't have to be so long. This is something that you want to get into a program that can take you through. Probably you can even do it every day, but like what we've done today is something you can just do because it's like about 15 minutes. So it's something you can actually do every single day, so that you can get your body just used to the workouts, because you don't want to also have those breaks. Sometimes they can get you off track. So we're going to do some donkey kicks. So the first variation is about 10 of this. Just kick straight in, you want to turn your mat? 8, Yeah, so for those people who probably, let me just turn my mat the other way so you're able to see how it looks when you're doing that. Hope you guys can see me well. So just set yourself on 4s, 9, 10. So you can switch to the other leg. I usually like just finishing. There are about 3 or 4 variations of that. I usually just like finishing with one leg, but for the sake of you guys out there, let's just keep alternating. So you do another 10 for the other legs, the other leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next variation of these kicks, just keep your legs straight and you just move it up and down. All right, switch the other leg, another 10. Keep it straight, leg straight. It's like you're doing ballet. All right, stretch a bit. All right, so the last variation, just go on your elbows and then you try and kick your leg, keep it bent a bit towards the roof. Switch, of course, the other leg. All right, so that's a total of about 30 reps of those kicks. This is nice. This is nice. So the last thing we're going to do on this is that we're going to do what we call a cool down stretching routine. So we're going to time that for about 2 minutes. I'm going to set my timer. The cooling down just helps you bring your body back to zero after that sort of workout. It might look a bit simple, but remember what we said, this is a beginner workout. So it is just very simple. Keep it simple, avoid injuries, breathe well, take it easy. You've just started. It is a journey. Slowly by slowly, step by step, we'll get there. So let me start this for the next 2 minutes. Remember those stretches I was telling you? Now do them just static. Just hold that for a few seconds. Switch, hold that. Few seconds. Turn. Try and reach for your shoulder blade or your back. The other side. Let's try and go down. We are 40 seconds in. Try and see if you can sit on your calves as you stretch that. Hold it. Make sure that you breathe every time you're doing these stretches. As I've said since we started shooting this, is that you need to make sure that you breathe all through. 1 minute 30 seconds in. Just just stretch those legs all the way. Okay, well guys, that's a wrap. Remember, take it easy, step by step, and that's just about 15 to 20 minutes of a beginner workout. You can do that. What I've just done, if you feel that you still have some more juice left, you can probably add a second set to that. Just run through what I've done again for a second set, or even a third set, depending on how you feel in your body. If you feel like you can continue, if you feel like you have more time, you can continue. But this is something you can do. These are very simple workouts that you can do every day as you try and get yourself into that momentum of working out. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Remember, keep it fit and stay healthy. Peace.